Hey, it's good to be back with you. It's me, Jesse T. And today I've been out all day long looking for two pieces of real estate for two clients. One of them is a piece of land under industrial zone so that he can break up big chunks of concrete and also big granite rocks to create base. That's the stuff they put down on roads and freeways first, and infrastructure. And I need a piece of M1, so I traveled all over the northeast San Fernando Valley, Sylmar, San Fernando, Pacoima, Arleta, Van Nuys, North Hollywood, some parts of Burbank, Sunland, Tujunga, trying to find a place, by all the dumps and all the refuge plants and all the industrial over in that area. And really hard to find. I found one spot. And then I've got another client. I'm looking for a place to have him park his 5 big 10-wheeler dump trucks. That's tough to find too. It doesn't need much of space, but there's not much space left that doesn't have a building on it. So he's got like 5 of them. So I found 2 or 3 places for him to. All day this adventure, driving up and down the streets and the back alleys. And my. Every time I do this, and I don't do this as much as I used to on a regular basis, I don't go out only for specific clients that are true buyers and investors. But I generally don't do this like I used to years ago. I mean, I've been doing this for 40 years. So I ended up over here in the Sunland Tujunga Wash, Big Tujunga Wash, because sometimes there's some little spots over here that I could find for 2 of those clients. And, this area brings back so many memories for me. I'll switch the camera around. The sun's in my eyes right now, but hey, there you go, guys, doing a nice run. So this was an area that I kind of grew up in. I used to roam all these mountains on horses and dirt bikes. Right over here, we called this the crazy house. And because they had crazy people that lived there. That would be like a place where you would send someone in your family who was crazy. And they were nuts. I mean, some really crazies in there. And that was there for years and years and years in that complex right there. We used to go up there as kids and taunt the crazy people. But yeah, I've climbed all these mountains. I've been on all these mountains as a kid. I mean, I'm almost 60 years old. This was when I was 10 years old. There's a couple down here taking some photos. You can see that. But I roamed all this area in horses. Sometimes we would get out early in the morning when the sun would rise, and we'd ride all the way up that canyon there to there's a big dam up there. And that was a dam that broke in 1968. Flooded all this area with these giant boulders. But this is known as the Sunland Tujunga Wash or Handsome Dam. And down behind me is Handsome Dam. Anyhow, over here, you can see this road right here. See this road? Kind of follow my finger, goes up there, and then it goes behind that little mountain, and it scales up and goes over to the top. Way up there, you can see some trees and a little peak right there. See that peak right there? And then there's a kind of an indent. And then right there, that flat spot right there. That used to be a castle up there. And when we were kids, we would go up there. We would hike up there, ride our dirt bikes, and there's only one house there, and it was like a castle. Now, when that was there, the crazy house is over here that I showed you, but over here behind me, none of these houses were here. None of them were here, and none of that was built up. And none of those houses over here were here either when I was a kid. You know, we're talking 1970. Anyhow, we would go up there, and there would be a castle up there. Oh my Lord, the view, unbelievable view, all the way that way towards the right of what you're looking at, all the way into, gosh man, Glendale, Eagle Rock, and all the way, then behind me and the camera here, all the way across the valley. Unbelievable view, and no neighbors. They had a well up there, and that was very cool up there. It's a great place. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back up here. See the Jeep over here? This Jeep, these guys came down that road in their brand new Jeep Renegade, Rubicon, and they walked over here to a stream. Now, this whole thing turns into a raging river when it's really raining. And we used to go and play. It's going to go right in the sun, I'm sorry. But we used to go and play. The freeway there wasn't in. And we would go and play. This was the Foothill Boulevard in this whole area. And Pop Willow's Back Lake was over here. And Orchid Park, Orcas Park was over here. These are classic areas. You can look them up on Google and check out what it used to look like in the 1920s, 30s, and 1940s. But we used to go play. That was a freshwater lake reservoir, clean water. You could see 10, 15 feet down. They had ski boats in there and stuff. Got polluted in '68, and they never fixed it after the big washout in 1968 when the dam broke. But anyhow, I'm going to make my way up there, up that road, and I'm going to go up to that road. In fact, oh yeah, you can see these people walking kind of right over here with the black on. These are the people that came out of the Jeep. So I don't know, there's a locked gate over there. I don't know what they're going to do with that Jeep. They're going to have to traverse some way either across this rugged rock, and that's pretty rugged rock. It's pretty difficult for them to get across there. Even with a 4x4, a Rubicon 4x4, and those are set up for off-roading. But this is some heavy granite rock. Anyway, I'm going to try to figure out where they're going to go because I want to see if they went up there to the old castle. There's nothing up there now. I think there's just a house. I haven't been up there in 50 years. 50 years. 50 years. Wow. Anyhow, I'm going to go up that road one day here soon. Either I'm going to run it or hike it. I'll probably run up that road all the way to the top when I get in a little better condition. Hey, Pauline. That's my buddy Pauline Chester out there saying hi to No Pacheco and Dale Berg. Hey, Dale. And I appreciate you guys checking in here. I'm just kind of reminiscing and going through the area that I used to play in as a kid with our BB guns and our 22s. Can you imagine 5 or 10 kids out here with 22s today? Oh my God. Oh, there's a Jeep. I'll show you. There's the Jeep. Okay, they backed out. You see them kind of, see this tall thing, and over to the right there, you can kind of see the Jeep. So what are they going to do? I'm gonna go over here where there's somebody walking right here. Oh, they're walking on that road. That road will take you back up over here to the crazy house. And then they got to get through. I'm going to go talk to them. All right, hey. I want to buy that piece of property up there. That would be the most bitchin' place to live. Oh, man. Okay, I'm going to go see if I can catch up with these people. Talk to you in a bit. See ya, Jesse T.